Hi there, it's Brian Sebastian, Movie Reviews and More, the Women's Broadcast TV Network, IT247 and WomenOnTV.tv, and all the way from Miami, both the young ladies today. All right, Tasha, introduce your friend. Go ahead.
All right, so today we'll be talking to the fabulous and talented, most creative human being on earth, Angelica Capuzzo. And I'm Natasha.
All right, Angela. Is it Angelica?
No, definitely not. It's Angelica.
Angelica, sorry about that. I've got so much stuff.
No, it's okay.
All right, talk about how you guys found each other. When did everything start?
Okay, I know Natasha. I work with her at a restaurant in Miami. We both worked together. That's how we met. We've stayed in touch. We're cool friends. We've hung out outside of work.
And that's how we met. We actually met at the restaurant, and we both connected on the fact that, you know, we were working at a restaurant, but that's not what we want to do, you know, for the rest of our lives. So I was like, so like, what is it, you know, that you really want to do, like your passion? And that's when she told me about her passion for designing and creating clothes. Well, at this point it's swimwear, but she's kind of done a little bit of both. So that's how we connected. And then she was like, you know, I have like really great ideas of, you know, creating like a swimwear line. And I was like, yo, like, go for it. Like, if you know you can do it, you have a sewing machine, definitely like give it a try. And she started her company, and little by little it's been growing, and I'm really proud of her.
100%. Natasha's been such a big supporter of mine, always telling me to go for my dreams and just work hard and keep doing it, and persistence is key. 100%, I think. Thank you so much.
Talk about what the difficulties are at doing that. That's not easy, creating a line these days, or even back in the days. Talk about it.
No, it's not. Well, one thing with me is I didn't really study fashion, nor did I study like how to sew. I actually taught myself through YouTube, and I'm still learning each and every day, but I've taught myself, and I'm learning little by little as I go, but it's definitely a process, and I'm so grateful and happy that I'm learning. It's amazing.
What would you say
but I hope to have.
What would you say your specialty is when it comes to that? As you were saying, I hope to have something.
Yes, definitely swimwear. I love making swimwear and dresses right now. I have been using my time recently to make masks for the Black Lives Matter. I've made a couple of masks, and for the COVID-19, I made a lot of masks as well, but I'm trying to move forward and make swimwear and dresses and build my brand with it.
Well, here's a smart thing. That's a good thing, actually. The masks aren't going to go away. This is going to be with us for 5 years, so that's
100%. I know.
Do you have one of the? Let me see. What do you have? One of the masks?
Yeah, I do. I have a couple of them right here. Well, just
Tasha, has she made you one yet?
Not yet, but I need to get one of her, because I wanted a specific one and she didn't.
Yeah. I'm waiting on a restock for fabric, and it's because the COVID-19, actually, it's been about 6 weeks that I've been waiting for fabric, so it's put me behind a lot.
Yeah, you know, I heard you're not the only one. I heard a lot of people are waiting for that now too.
Yeah. The mail system, a lot of people have cut their workers, so a lot of people are behind, and they're trying to catch up with every order a lot. But here are some of the masks I've made. Here's one of them. It's an inspired monogram LV mask. This one became very popular. This one sold out. It's the only one I have left, but I'm waiting on a restock of the fabric. And then I started doing this for the Black Lives Matter movement and handing them out to my friends who want to go protest. Thank you.
Will you send me one?
Sure, I would love to.
I want, that's all right. So, you know, I want one that says movie reviews and more on it too.
Okay, I can definitely, yes. I'm looking into getting a lot more tools and stuff in the future where I'll be able to make it super professional. It'll be very nice. I'm so excited to see what the future has in store. You know, a year from now, I want to have a fashion show for Miami Swim Week. I hope to have like the runway, everything. I'm so excited to see how the year goes. It's just a lot of work I have to put in and a lot of learning and growth I need, but I'm very excited. So
see, and then Tosh will say, yours will say vocally Tosh.
Yeah.
No.
For my Instagram, you know, vocally Tosh, you would follow me.
Branding, it's all about branding.
Well, here's the thing. You're gonna see so many people. It's gonna be a stylish thing to do, sort of like the Anaclee mask that people would wear. So it's just gonna be a stylish thing. So why not? Well, you might as well start now, right?
100%. I've had a lot of people say that they want to continue to buy more masks because they're actually going to wear it year round themselves. And I've already had customers say that. So I 100% anticipate that happening.
And I saw that on your profile, you had said that you were going to do a swimwear line with masks, like matching masks. So how's that going?
It's actually, yes, it's going very well. I think that's what started it. A lot of people started really liking that. I made one swimsuit so far and I gave it away in a giveaway on my Instagram. They should be receiving it soon. And then once I get the restock of fabric in, I'm going to put it up on a website that I'm going to create and start selling it and hopefully get it all excited. I'm so excited. I'm smiling so much.
Boy, that's definitely, like, I think it's going to be I mean, it's a huge trend already wearing these masks, but now with swimwear. So these masks with the bathing suits, is the mask like, oh yeah, are they connected to the top of the bikini, or they're just
no.
like,
Definitely not. It's like a regular mask. It goes around your ear, and then it's a halter bikini, regular bottoms. I'm probably going to have them be in different styles. I'm actually working on it today. This morning I made a bathing suit in a new style that I haven't made before. So I'm going to, when I get the fabric, I'm going to try to create that and put it up. So.
When did you know that you wanted to do this?
Well, for me, I've had a long year, a very long year, and I guess I've wanted to do something that I could take out my stress and maybe bring out my creativity and do something that would make me happy. So about a year and a half ago, I just bought a sewing machine online and I just started sewing and I made my first bikini, and it really turned into a passion. It made me so happy because normally I love going to the beach. I try to go to the beach all the time, and I have a lot of swimsuits already, and I spend a lot of money on swimsuits. So I guess that passion really came in. It's like, I'm just gonna make them myself, and I started doing it and I love doing it. The feeling you get when you're done making something and it fits you perfect, it's like, it's amazing.
So do you have any of those bathing suits that you've made that you can show our viewers?
Yes. So the one, I have a trikini right here, actually. So the one of the mask that I just showed you. So it's going to be the mask right here, like I showed you earlier. And then I have, here are the bottoms. I'm just making sure they're right. So it's going to be the matching bikini bottoms. They tie on the end.
Oh, that's actually pretty cool.
And then the top as well. Thank you. I appreciate it. And then the top as well. It's adjustable, you know, so it can move.
So how?
And then I'm working on different styles so more people will be interested because each person has a different style, and I'm really trying to have my brand accept everyone, different styles, different shapes. You know, some people like more support, some people don't like support. There's so many different wants and needs out there. I'm trying to get that and learn all that.
Yeah, when it comes to bathing suits, I'm always super picky, and it's very hard for me to shop for a bathing suit because it has like strapless. I can't wear strapless. Like it can't, like, I like the triangles that move, like the ones that don't move don't fit. It's like very complicated when it comes to bathing suits for me. So I totally understand trying to find a bathing suit for everybody and kind of fit everybody, all your customers' different needs.
Yes,
So
and I think that's why I'm putting the couture in Capuzzo Couture, because I'm trying to make the bathing suit fit each person to their needs. Like if they need to come over to my house and I need to have them be here while I make the entire bathing suit fit them perfectly, I will have them do that. Or if I have a style that's already made and they fit it perfectly how it's already made as well, I'm trying to do both and figure out what, to do. I'm sure you could wear I could definitely get you into a halter bikini top that you would like, I'm going to work on that with you.
You're so sweet. So how long does it take for you to make one bathing suit? Like what's the
process? I guess it depends on the style and if I've made it before and all of that, but I would say an average, like a regular triangle top bikini and the tie strings, I could probably do it in like 45 minutes to an hour, depending on the machine I have. If I'm using my serger versus my sewing machine, with a sewing machine, it takes a little bit longer, and a serger, it's a little bit quicker. So just depends. It's like 30, 45 minutes to an hour. It depends on the style as well.
Wow.
That's actually pretty
A
good.
little faster. But if I'm making like 10 at a time, it's still gonna take that same, like if I can make 10 in an hour and 1 in an hour, like very similar, because it's the same thing over and over again. It's not like I'm making 3 different styles. If it's the same style, it goes way a lot faster. And I learned that through making masks. When I was making all the masks that I made, I could make 20 or however many in 2 to 3 hours, because I could, you know, it's the same cutting. It's like not like you're making different patterns at a time. So,
well, that's interesting. I wasn't sure if most people were making 1 at a time, or you can make a couple at a time. So that's smart on you, and you can make a couple at a time, huh?
Exactly, and that's what I've learned through making the masks. So if I want to make like 4 of the same style swimsuit, it's better for me to do that all at once than me making 1 and then trying to make a different style. You make all 1 style, and that's how I'm going to learn to get my collection out in the future. I want to make a collection for Miami Swim Week, so if I try to get all that style out now, and it's all about learning the process and how it works and what will make it work faster, because I don't have enough funds to hire a team yet to sew for me, but hopefully in the future that'll happen.
Well, no, you're doing it the right way. Do everything, and and Tasha knows this now. You've got to do everything on your own right now.
Mm-hmm.
Do that, because there'll be so many people that will want to step up and help, which will be good. But you also want the right people to do it. But also, you know, you have to learn as you just said, you got to learn to do everything, which is not always fun. At the same time,
100%.
gosh, it's a lot of work to do. But
the marketing, the taking the photos, the staging the photos, I'm doing that. I'm trying to put my website together myself. I'm very hands-on. I've been hands-on my whole life and very independent. So this is all nothing new, teaching myself and learning it all. So
hey, as I'm talking to you, I'm listening to what you're both saying and responding to 2 different phone calls at the same time. So believe me.
Brian, I don't know how you do it, to be honest.
I
would go crazy.
I'm not showing you the phones, but I'm doing the exact same thing, because people, you know, I've got 2 other shows today, and they're like, and I'm like, I'm already doing one. It's kind of funny. But no, good for you, because like I said, we're going to be dealing with this for 5 years. It's ongoing. It will be like the flu, coming back and forth, seasonal and everything. And then, you know, with all the protests that have been going on, there will be a lot of people. Just imagine this. A lot of people on the minority side, and you're a woman-owned business. And what nationality are you?
I'm American, but I have Puerto Rican and Italian heritage as well.
All right. So what do you identify? Are you more Puerto Rican or more Italian, or what?
I identify as white, but my father, he's Puerto Rican and Italian. He's very in his culture. I was just raised in Wisconsin. So when I moved down here to Miami, I started getting influenced by that side of my culture more. So
The Puerto Rican
unfortunately,
side?
at the moment, I'm sorry?
The Puerto Rican side?
Yeah, I love it. I'm so mad that I didn't like live in Florida my whole life.
Well, what part of Wisconsin was that?
Honestly,
Eagle River. It's like the very top of Wisconsin.
Oh yeah, so
Very
you're close
small
to the.
population, like 1,100 people.
Oh, I grew up in a small town, 7,000, so I know. And there was only 3 black families, so I grew up white.
Yeah, and then when I moved to Miami, I'm like, wow, this is how my family is here. It's so different, and I'm insane.
it's a culture pot down here.
Exactly, and it's
Well, the reason why I was saying that, because you actually qualify as a minority business. That's why. And so with that, minority businesses we're supposed to help people like that, and woman-owned. That's even the plus. So that's why I say, when you learn everything as you're learning everything now, that'll be a great thing, because I can help promote that in a different way. It's sort of like, I never look at me as being a minority-owned business, but technically I am. I'm not out there in the streets doing something, because I have a different outlet that most people don't have. So I invite them on. So even yesterday, I interviewed out of New Jersey, the president of the NAACP, and that just like happened like hours before. So I have all people hitting me up now for all the stuff. That's why both phones keep ringing. But it'll be Wow. It'll be an interesting thing because it will help you in the long run, especially with Tosh being down there and then me being on the West Coast. So that's a good thing. So what
I know.
of being small business?
It's nice though, because if you don't want to grow too much too fast, or else you'll miss a lot of the important details in your business. I feel like when you start small, you really have the hands-on experience to make it how you really want it. Like, I don't know, if I hire someone to make a website versus me trying to learn how to make it on my own and then hiring someone, there's important things that are missed, I think, and then maybe value in your own brand when you are way more hands-on versus not being hands-on into putting in the work.
Absolutely. Yeah. Tasha, have you seen something that stands out that you want to wear already that she's created, or you're waiting for her to create something special for you?
Well, both, honestly. But but on her Instagram profile, she started like literally like grabbing like random shirts that she like doesn't wear and creates like things you would even like think that shirt would be. Like she created a dress out of a out of a Nirvana shirt? I don't
something like that. I don't remember exactly, but I can make it's like a trend. It's a trend to take a t-shirt and rework it into something that's like a cute two-piece set. There's a huge trend on Twitter, and that's really what made me want to do that. So I started doing that, and it's so much fun to see how many different things you can create out of a single t-shirt. So, and I steal my boyfriend's t-shirts, so I don't use all mine, but
she's been creating really cute things. So that's what I was gonna ask you. Would you eventually expand from swimwear to doing what you're doing on Instagram?
Well, I'm glad that you brought that up, because I have this is actually oh no, it's not it, but I thought I had my Nike top that I reworked, the bikini top. So I made a bikini out of a Nike t-shirt, and I was thinking about if I could rework things and maybe put them on my website and do that as well. I think there's a really big crowd and people who would be interested in that. It's almost like recycling clothing, and a lot of
I would be interested in that, and I can't even wear it.
No, that's not true. I need to make men's swimwear. I will learn how to make men's swimwear before you know it, and I'll be making them and selling that as well. I'm just trying to get down this first, and then I'm gonna get that down. I promise. It's all
There'll be a swim shorts for you, Brian, that say movie reviews and more.
Or maybe a sweatpants, because I'm also trying to do sweatpants and maybe a sweatshirt, something cozy for
that's awesome.
I always need leggings and stuff like that, because I'm always wearing shorts, but I do need leggings because I don't go to the gym. I'm more the outside working out, so I'll work out in shorts, so I don't care. But yeah, I need stuff like that because I always tell people, I remember telling Jessica Simpson when she was pregnant with her first child, I said, Jessica, you got a successful women's line, but you should make a men's line. Be that first celebrity out there doing that creative, because it's called unisex. Yeah, you can specialize in one.
Exactly.
But I mean, you're just leaving out a whole nother market. That's how I see it, you know?
100%.
I mean, even if you did it specially, you know, you could say, hey, I'm create this for this person specially. That still makes you unique, you know, and you can still focus on
exactly.
It makes sense.
Exactly. It's all about being couture and making it for people specifically to fit them. So
super proud.
So Tosh, since you're in Miami, you're both in Miami. I think it's interesting.
We actually live a couple blocks away from each other.
We really do.
So you could actually bring your phones together and meet each other and still finish this interview, huh?
Yeah.
It would take me a minute to get out of my garage, but I can meet you there.
Well, so the interesting thing on that will be then, you haven't worn anything that she's created for you yet in your future music.
Not yet. Me and Natasha went and played volleyball at the beach. I can make her a set of her playing volleyball at the beach, right, Natasha?
Mm-hmm. Or when she starts doing
as you said that would be interesting. That would be an interesting music video. Tasha, the title we talked about yesterday?
Yes.
Really?
We did talk about it.
Some title that we were going back and forth with yesterday that said that should be your next song. What was it? Do you remember?
Oh, what was it? One Step Ahead. I forgot what it was, but it was
something like that. No, she just gave you a great idea. You guys, your next music video could be you like playing volleyball or something like that, but it's something that she's created for you that you're wearing, and then you go to something else. See, we already created your next feature music video. You just have to tell John.
I just have to tell John. Yes, I'll tell John.
That's so exciting. Creating music videos and putting a lot together. Oh my God.
And
the next year for you as well, Natasha.
Putting a brand, like, I don't know if I'll ever do a music video in my bikini because I'm not at that, body level yet. But if, Angelica can make like cute tops and dresses or something like that, then I can definitely use that for my next music video for sure.
100%.
Well, I think the good thing on that would be, hey, anything could be done. Anything could be done stylish. Hey, at one point Jennifer Lopez was heavy, but it's about all the workouts. So everything could be fashionable be made, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. I made a vintage bikini this morning, so it's the first one I ever made. It's kind of like a throwback and any style. I'm trying to learn how to make different things. That's like really exciting when you think of something in your head and you make it, just like a song. You create a whole song in your head and you put it with the music and the notes and then you sing it, and it's just, you're so happy. And I'm sure it's the same thing with you, Brian, when you have a whole vision in your head of a product, a production that you want to create and it actually comes out right. I'm sure that makes you happy as well. It's the best feeling.
Well, the whole thing about that is, I'm always thinking of things for other people. So when I hear them say something comes to me automatically, if that makes sense. And that's just something that they should go through because one, it's meant for them. It's not for anybody else, if that makes sense. So even the stuff that you're making, I have, out of the 11 girls that I'm utilizing, really 12, mainly 5 of them, I rotate a lot of the 5 of them. And then the other ones maybe, one is traveling right now. One is outside the US. One I just can't get a hold of because she's going through stuff right now. But it's one of those things where they're Miss whatever, Miss Russia, United States, or Miss America, or Miss Brazil. Who's the other one? Oh, Miss African, first African in North Carolina. So while you're making stuff, these are the women that could actually wear the things that you would be creating, and they would wear it. So that's why I wanted to know what it was, because they're already won their titles, but they've gone to the things. One is Miss America. She's 19. She's over 40. So you have Miss America, and then you have Ms. America. So she's Ms. America 2019. So she still has the title, and everywhere we go, she brings her crown. Her husband has it in the little box. She has her stash. Just people don't believe her. She has it, So I'm always looking to see what everybody is creating.
Yeah,
definitely Anna would love to wear one of your bathing suits, and she's one of Brian's co-hosts, but she was Miss Russia.
Miss Russia United States, Miss Russia LA Court, Miss Russia, she was like 3 different titles, 17, 18.
Yeah, she's awesome. I love Anna.
She's funny. Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe one day she'll be a model in one of my fashion shows.
Well, the interesting thing is that her mom makes a lot of her stuff for her, but her mom doesn't want to be out there doing anything. So a lot of people don't know that, but her mom makes great stuff. So, but you never know. Everybody has a different type of taste. So you never know till you see it. And that's why I said I wanted to see what she has. And then I can just say, hey, do you guys like this? They go, yeah, where did you get it? No, can she make me one? And the answer is, of course she can. What's your size? We already know the sizes. So it goes from there. Give your website. How do people reach you?
So at the moment, I'm only on social media. I've just been doing like Facebook and Instagram, and people have just been DMing me, and I've been working it out through there. I'm working on a website. I'm trying to create more products first and take more professional photos before I officially put the website up. I want to make it perfect before I put it up. I don't want to put it up when it's halfway done. So I just got all my fabric in.
So your Facebook and your Instagram is what?
I'm doing it off of my pages under my name, Angelica Capuzzo, but on Instagram I have Capuzzo Couture, where I have been having a lot of people DM me for making masks. I think I made like 100 masks, and I sold over 100 masks for the coronavirus, and I've had a lot of people DMing me and asking me for more masks, but I'm waiting on the fabric still. I just got the email yesterday that it's coming, so I'm just waiting for it.
I think that's great. Were you surprised that you sold so many?
I was. That's why it's horrible, because I only bought a certain amount just to practice with before coronavirus, and I was just gonna make my own swimsuit out of it for fun. And then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make a mask out of this. And I made the mask, and everybody loved it. And I sold out. So then I only bought a couple more yards. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna actually make a couple more, and then that sold out once again. Like all 100, like all of it's gone.
And
her mask, I ordered a lot more.
Her masks come with filters too.
Yes, they have filters. They have the no cinch, and if the elastic happens to break after washing it 10 times, you know, I can just send you a new elastic. You can just put it on. A lot of the other masks, sometimes if the elastic breaks, you can't add a new elastic. I've noticed as well. But
oh, masks, I definitely want one of those then.
Thank you.
That
I have a regular
like
black one over here too, but I don't want to get up. Huh?
Did you know that was going to take off like that? Or you were surprised? It just happened?
I was honestly surprised. I guess I should have seen it coming though. Nobody really knew how serious the coronavirus would be. You know, when we all got fired and or laid off or furloughed, we didn't know how long it would be for. So I didn't expect to be out of work for 2 months. So,
you know, I've been telling everybody since 2018 this is going to happen. I mean, that state of Florida, I don't know about you guys down there, you know?
Yeah, you know, they're actually starting to reopen the nightclubs on Friday, not in Miami-Dade, but in all of Florida. Imagine that.
I heard that there were strip clubs that would open like low key, that nobody knew that they were open, but they were open and still operating, but some of them got like shut down, or they were doing the drive-through ones where the cars would just drive through.
That's funny. You know, I remember going to the strip clubs when I was working on in a previous life. You know, I was working with my down there, and I helped them out. It was interesting because I saw all kinds of things happening that I'm like, and then they all wanted to come to California. I'm like, yeah, I'm not sure if you're ready yet for this, you know? It was really interesting. Yeah.
So you live in California or do you live in Vegas? I'm sorry.
I split time between both of them.
Okay, so it's very different.
Right now I'm at the house in Vegas doing stuff. So I don't need to go anywhere right now. I don't need to go any place until I would say after July 4th, because I know what's going to happen. I know that the case is going to spike. That's the issue on things, you know? I already know.
Yeah, unfortunately, but it's something that we have to go through and get through. And hopefully by this time next year, things will be different in many ways and it'll be a lot better.
We hope for the best.
Yes.
We hope for the best. So that's why I say keep making your masks, because your masks are gonna outsell your bikinis.
For now, hopefully.
Yeah, because the beaches are still closed here, so it's not like we.
I know, it's a shame. And my pool in my building is still closed.
No, it's not a shame. I said your masks are going.
Oh, you're right.
Your bikinis, hint, hint, hint. So what you're gonna end up doing, your mask business are gonna out double your bikinis, but you're still gonna make your bikinis. But
yes, exactly.
The masks are never gonna go out of style. Is that what I'm saying?
No, that's.
Yeah.
And I'm always going to have a mask a part of my collection now from here on out. 10 years from now, 20 years from now, I will have a mask part of my collection, because my collection really took off during the coronavirus. That's when I was home for those 2 months, just sewing every day, trying to put stuff out there and trying to help the people, and then practicing making swimsuits. So coronavirus will always, or this time of the year in 2020, will always have a special little memory for Capuzzo Couture and for everyone else out there. So.
And we got about 3 minutes. Tasha, give us an update. What's going on with you? What have you been writing? You went back to work, and tell everybody, your audience, what your music videos are.
Oh, okay. So we got so many questions at once. Well, so I have a new song coming out on Tuesday. If Spotify approves it, because it takes forever, but it should be coming out next Tuesday. So that's a new song. I'm actually on Sunday recording a new fast-paced song that has a little bit of everything: drums, percussion, maracas. So I'm pretty excited to record that new song on Sunday. And music video-wise, well, everybody, you guys can still see Gozala on my YouTube channel, on my website. You can follow me on Nathasha Rumbos. Remember, there's a silent H after the T, so like Nathasha. And my next music video is a surprise extra song that I'm gonna drop in 2 weeks. You know, for making everybody wait so long for Minea. I'm gonna sprinkle a new song in there, so you're gonna have 2 new songs, 1 new music video coming next week. So stay tuned for that, ladies and gentlemen.
That's good. And your friend, and I just love her name. Say your last name again.
Angelica Capuzzo.
Capuzzo, it's so Italian,
Capuzzo.
the last name.
I know, I like that last name. What do they call you for short? Do they call you Puzo for short or what?
Big Ange.
Why is that?
Big Ange.
It's honestly, it's like a long story. Someone randomly gave me that nickname and it just stuck and people have been calling me that. You know, Big Ange from Mob Wives, she passed away, unfortunately. So I'm the new one.
Interesting.
I'm the new one.
Just kidding.
All right.
But
One more time.
Angelica, really.
One more time for your social media links on Instagram and Facebook.
So it's Angelica Capuzzo, or if you want to buy something, at Capuzzo Couture, CAPUZZO COUTURE.
I like that name. It just like rolls off your tongue. I like that. All right. So I'm Brian.
It's so catchy, like Capuzzo Couture. Like,
Same thing with Nathasha Rumbos, though. Same thing.
Well, my friend started Juicy Couture back in the day. If you ever heard of that line.
Oh, I read her backstory. I have a book on marketing and branding, and I read it.
Yeah.
It's super cool, and I read a little bit about the history.
Yep.
Yeah.
TV and my other friend. Yep. Yeah. All right.
I'm telling you, Angelica, Brian knows everybody. Everybody.
That's pretty cool.
Well, yeah, I'm going to leave you with this one thing real quick. Yeah, if you know her backstory, if you see her book, it's very, very good on how she took $200 and made $200 million.
That's the dream.
Yeah, yep. You stole that at the right time because look where the fashion business is. So I think this is a great time for you. I know it's a great time for you. Your mask going to be your key. And then how you're creating your mask going to be the ones that are created to your bikini line. And it will work that way in your favor. And you already see it, don't you?
I do. You know, Louis Vuitton started off making luggage. So things, they take off and make turns and do different things. You never know what's going to happen. So
yeah, I'm going to leave you with this. Be flexible, be reliable, and be able to adapt and adjust, and you'll be fine. And that's what you're starting to do because you can see what's happening now, and good for you. So I'm going to leave everybody with that. Hey, I'm Brian Sebastian, movie reviews and more. WomenOnTV.tv, iTube247, and we will see you next week. And if you see someone without a smile, please give them one of yours because we all need it.